Welcome to This Explainer. Okay, get ready, because today we're completely deconstructing literally everything you think you know about achieving true happiness. Based on the groundbreaking work Be Safe, Be Rich, Be Happy by Dr. Addissouky, we're diving into part 3 of this incredible interconnected masterpiece. If you've been thinking happiness is just some fuzzy feeling or a matter of pure luck, well, prepare for a massive reality check. We're going to look at the hard science, the neurochemistry, and the ancient soul of joy.
So ask yourself, are you pursuing happiness all wrong? Really think about your lifelong pursuit of joy. Have you been chasing the next promotion, the next big purchase, the next major milestone, thinking, okay, this time it'll finally make me happy? What if I told you that the very mechanics of how you chase happiness basically guarantee that you'll never actually catch it?
And that brings us to this shocking concept known as the happiness paradox. As the philosopher John Stuart Mill brilliantly observed way back in 1873, ask yourself whether you are happy and you cease to be so. Modern positive psychology totally confirms this. The direct, obsessive pursuit of happiness actually pushes it further away. It's like trying to grab water, right? The harder you squeeze, the faster it slips through your fingers. To actually capture joy, we need a completely different approach.
Section 1. The Scientific PERMA Model.
All right, let's dive into this. We're pivoting away from philosophy and going straight into hard science. The University of Pennsylvania's Dr. Martin Seligman created what is universally considered the absolute gold standard framework in positive psychology. It proves that happiness isn't an accident, it's an architecture. This is the PERMA model. 5 distinct pillars you absolutely must actively build. P stands for positive emotion, like cultivating daily gratitude and awe. E is for engagement, finding that psychological flow state where time just completely disappears. R is for relationships, which an 85-year Harvard study proved is the #1 predictor of human happiness. M stands for meaning, finding purpose even in suffering, just as Viktor Frankl taught us. And A is for accomplishment, the lasting satisfaction of mastering a skill. If you're missing even one of these pillars, your joy is structurally unstable.
Section 2. The chemistry of joy in your brain.
Let's see how this builds, because we're transitioning from psychology directly into your nervous system. Joy isn't just a concept, it is a highly specific physical, biological cocktail happening inside your head right this very second. And the best part? You can hack it. First up in our chemical cocktail is dopamine. This is the brain's drive engine. It's the reward molecule. It fires up not just when you achieve a goal, but when you anticipate reaching it. You know when you cross an item off your to-do list or take a step toward a massive life goal? That rush you feel? That is pure dopamine rewarding your progress.
Next up is serotonin. Think of this one as your internal peacekeeper. It's the mood stabilizer that keeps you balanced and calm against the relentless chaos of daily life. So, how do you trigger it? Sunlight, physical exercise, and, surprisingly, the active practice of gratitude. Serotonin is what makes you feel respected and completely at peace in your environment.
Then we have oxytocin. This is literally the biological glue for human relationships and trust. It's the connection hormone. Every single time you bond socially, every time you experience deep trust with family or friends, your brain releases oxytocin. It weaves the social fabric of humanity together at a chemical level.
Finally, we have endorphins. These are your body's natural, built-in painkillers. They reward you for pushing through physical effort, like a really tough workout, but they're also released during moments of genuine, uncontrollable laughter. It's your brain's way of rewarding you for physical vitality and pure amusement.
Section 3. Ancestral wisdom across civilizations.
But here is where this gets truly mind-blowing. Before we ever had fMRI machines and modern neuroscience, ancient civilizations intuitively understood these exact same pathways to inner harmony. I mean, they didn't know the word serotonin, but they absolutely knew the exact formula to trigger it. In Sumer, 4000 BCE, they sought Mi, divine cosmic order. In ancient Egypt, it was Ma'at, truth and balance. Fast forward to Bhutan today, measuring gross national happiness over GDP. Japan gave us Ikigai, the perfect intersection of passion and purpose. And Southern Africa gave us Ubuntu, I am because we are. 5 entirely different cultures, separated by oceans and thousands of years, all decoding the exact same psychological truths about human joy.
Section 4. Steps to program lasting happiness. Now it's time for action. Let's shift from theory to the actionable climax of this explainer. Dr. Addissouky's work highlights scientifically backed, highly practical habits that yield massive returns on investment for your brain chemistry. Prepare yourself for some absolute stat bombs. Ready? 25%. Just practicing gratitude journaling.
Literally just writing down 3 good things daily for exactly 2 weeks boosts your measurable baseline happiness by 25%. That is a staggering return on just 5 minutes of daily effort.
26%. Committing to just 30 minutes of moderate physical activity 5 days a week literally rewires your brain, slashing clinical depression rates by 26%. You are physically running away from misery and generating serotonin and endorphins on demand.
44%, and this is the most shocking one. Volunteering just 2 hours a week in service to others doesn't just make you happy, it literally extends your life. Science shows it reduces mortality rates by an unbelievable 44%. Giving your time away physically anchors you to the world.
So the crucial point here is how we spend our resources. Dr. Thomas Gilovich's research at Cornell University definitively proved that buying experiences yields much longer-lasting joy than accumulating physical objects. The dopamine hit from a new gadget, it fades in days. But the oxytocin and positive emotion from a shared trip or a beautiful dinner with friends, that compounds over a lifetime.
But here is the cliffhanger, the uncomfortable truth that ties this entire framework together. You can master your dopamine. You can journal every single day. You can travel the world. But how long will your happiness survive if you don't understand the souls around you? Individual happiness is incredibly fragile. The Harvard study proved relationships are the ultimate key, which means if you cannot read, understand, and navigate the people in your life, your joy will inevitably collapse.
Which means mastering yourself is only half the battle. Next time, we enter part 4 of Dr. Addissouky's masterwork, No Others, Reading Souls and Building Circles. We're going to decode personality types, read body language, and learn how to build an impenetrable circle of trust that protects your newly found happiness. You literally cannot afford to miss this vital knowledge. It will change the entire trajectory of your life.
If this explainer shattered your perspective today, don't let the momentum stop here. Subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and share this explainer with someone whose happiness actually matters to you. Be sure to subscribe to the Addissouky Journey of Life channel with regards from Dr. Tamer Addissouky. And a quick general alert, this content is for scientific awareness only. Thank you so much for watching and stay tuned for part 4. Because ultimately you have to ask yourself right now, are you truly happy or are you just surviving?